Yugi versus Grandpa? Mudo? Is that what I'm looking for? This one? The first one? This is 5 months ago. Is this the correct one?
Oh, Yugi! So you've decided to visit your old grandpa after all.
This is what they look
after
like?
all this time, you still can't
Why does
resist the
Yugi
allure
look
of
bigger
new
than
rare cards,
his
can you?
grandpa?
Oh, Grandpa, you know I was gonna come see you one way or another, but I admit, I was walking a little faster than usual on my way to the shop.
Oh, that's my grandson. Now come in, come in. Take a seat at that table over there. The Infinite Forbidden has been so popular that I rarely get downtime like this.
A brand new set, huh? I'll have to check it out.
Then
I
shuffle
can't
up,
believe
my
he's
boy.
talking so
It's
far
no
away
fun
from
if
the
I just
mic.
show you my new rare cards, now
Sorry,
is it?
this streamer thoughts.
All right. I'm game if you are.
Yeah, I've never
Let's
seen the
go.
Yugi VA. I don't
I'll
know
go first.
what I expected, but not
activate the
this.
field spell, Wedge You Temple.
I know his name,
Whoa.
Ladan Green,
Are
right?
those stone tablets?
That's right. I'm sure you know this better than anyone else, but duels in ancient Egypt were conducted with spiritual monsters, summoned forth from great stone tablets.
We're gonna
This card
actually
represents the
Shadow
temple
Realm
where
them.
those tablets were kept.
Whoa, so cool.
Now I activate Wedge You Temple's effect. By placing one monster from my hand onto the field in tablet form, I can place a second one
tablet
from my deck
form.
in tablet form as well.
What do you
From my
mean?
hand,
They're using
I place Fiend
cards!
Reflection of the Millennium. And from my deck,
I'm sorry,
Shield
I
of
just
the
realized
Millennium
it's kind of
Dynasty.
cut off. Oh,
A
what do I do?
monster in tablet form?
Monster in tablet form.
It can't attack or defend,
This-
and it's treated as a spell
That
card.
better.
That's right. They're continuous spells. For now. Next, I
What do you mean
channel
continuous
2,000 of my
spells for
life
now?
points into the Shield of the Millennium Dynasty to bring it to life as a monster in defense mode. When I do, I can also add a very special card from my deck to my hand. The Millennium Ankh.
How mysterious. I think I understand how it all works.
It's the Ankh!
Oh? We'll see about that. I set one card face down.
Is Grandpa gonna
It's your move,
style
Yugi.
on Yugi?
All right, I draw. First, I send Green Gadget to the graveyard to special summon Nightmare
Oh, it's his
Apprentice.
gadget deck!
Thanks to Nightmare Apprentice's arcane studies, I can add any illusion monster from my deck to my hand.
Yeah,
and I
4K life
choose
points.
Nightmare Magician.
Hey, he actually has
Oh,
magicians.
I see you've already mastered the new monster type. Of course, if you're using illusion monsters, then you must know that no matter how strong an illusion you can conjure, it can't destroy my monsters by battle.
That's true, but who says I need to?
Ooh.
Next, I sacrifice my Nightmare Apprentice to tribute summon Big Winged
Oh, he
Baphomet.
was in the original
Big
game?
Winged Baphomet adds 2 more cards to my hand. Gazelle, the king of mythical claws, and Chimera Fusion. Now I have all the
Aren't
cards
those-
I need to
Aren't
shatter
those
that
old
shield.
ones?
Oh, you do you?
Chimera
We'll just
Fusion?
see about that.
I activate Chimera Fusion, fusing Baphomet and Nightmare Magician into Baphomet, the mythical king of phantom beasts.
Phantom Beast! Back when
my monster's
illusions
effects
meant
activate.
something.
First, Baphomet sends either a beast or a fiend or an illusion from my deck to the graveyard, and I choose Karibo.
Not Karibo!
Oh, Yugi, not Karibo.
Exactly!
You always love that little fuzzball. How
Not
could you? To
Karibo!
be cursed for 1,000 years, mark my words.
His eyeball!
Anyways, Grandpa, next Big Winged Baphomet restores an illusion monster from my graveyard. Rise from your slumber and cast your pall of darkness across the land. Be reborn,
The
Nightmare
Orbital has
Magician.
spoken!
Oh, now that's an interesting monster you've got there. But you had to summon it with a card effect. And that means my other tablet
Oh.
monster comes to life. Become manifest, Fiend Reflection of the Millennium.
Oh no, I didn't think there'd be a way to manifest a tablet monster without paying life points.
Of course there is. Do I look like I'm made of life points? Luckily, this monster lets me restore life points.
Even
equal to
less
half of
so
the attack
because
points of
he's
any monster on the
grounds.
field. And I choose Nightmare Magician.
I've got to be more careful. Your monsters are formidable. But the real card I should be worried about is that temple, isn't it? As long as it's in play, you'll be able to place a new tablet on the field every turn. I need to destroy it right now, and I've got just the card to do it.
Harpy's Feather Duster.
Ooh,
I do! Baphomet, attack Fiend Reflection
just
of
kidding.
the Millennium!
my Fiend Reflection is an illusion monster. You can't destroy it in battle.
I'm not trying to destroy your Fiend Reflection.
Ooh,
I'm
what's the
trying to
effect?
destroy your Wedju Temple. Another monster just attacked. And so, at the start of the damage step, my Nightmare Magician can destroy any one card on the field. Now, Nightmare Magician, tear down that temple!
Oh no!
Oh!
Did I miss something? What's so funny?
Did I fool you? It's not going to be that easy for you to destroy my temple. I activate Forbidden Chalice. The target is your Nightmare Magician.
Oh no! Not Forbidden Chalice!
The
What does it
Forbidden
do?
Chalice grants
Oh
any
no, what
monster
does it do?
400 extra attack points for the rest of the turn. But the price for that power is grave. That monster's effects are all negated for the rest of the turn. I hope your Nightmare Magician enjoys my little gift.
Aw, Grandpa! All right then. From here on out, I'll show you
Oh,
what I'm
it's
really
the
made of.
chalice that has the
Your
droplet.
monsters
It's
are unharmed, and
related.
your temple is still standing. But there's still one more thing I can attack this turn. The cards in your hand.
Ooh.
Huh?
Now, you don't have to go that far.
Oh,
Punch
yes, I
him!
do.
Punch your grandpa!
I activate Chimera Fusion's effect in the graveyard to return it to my hand. And now, once again, I activate Chimera Fusion. I fuse the Fiend Baphomet on my field with the Beast Gazelle in my hand to create the monstrous Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts.
Oh no!
Oh no!
When Chimera is fusion summoned, one random card in your hand is doomed to be sent to the card graveyard at the end of the turn. I wonder which it will be. Before we find out, my Gazelle's effect allows me to add another illusion to my hand. Master
But what if he
Tao, the
wanted it in the
Chanter.
graveyard?
I set 2 cards face down and end my turn. Now let's find out which card in your hand has been crushed by my Chimera.
I would never place those cards
that one.
behind the other cards. Mech
Oh,
Night Fear.
dear.
Exodia?
Hmm? You should see the look on your face.
You sure got me good.
Same!
Doesn't that mean the duel is over? With Exodia in the graveyard, you have no way to win.
Oh, absolutely not.
Goodness
Oh
me.
no.
This
Oh,
is
come
only the
on.
beginning. I've got plenty more in store for you, young
He's just
man.
keeping that head on
It's my
ice.
turn. I draw. First, I activate Dark Eruption. On its own, the head of Exodia has only 1,000 attack points, so this spell lets me return it to my hand.
Whoa.
Normally, I'd have to
I
pay
wanna
2,000
play this
life
deck.
points
It
to summon
sounds
this monster from the
rad.
tablet. But by invoking the magic of the Millennium Ankh card,
Yeah, it's the
my
Ankh time!
Sengenjin is made manifest.
It's the Ankh time! Let's
When
go!
Sengenjin is summoned, I can add another Millennium monster to my hand. The golem
Grandpa's
that guards
got
the Millennium
him!
treasures.
He's gonna do it!
Next, I place
Right.
the golem on the field in tablet form.
Wait.
You can just place them on the field as tablets without using the Weju Temple card?
Indeed I can. I would have been in big trouble if you had succeeded in destroying my temple last turn, but now it's too late to stop me.
Didn't
Once
have Color
again,
Duster.
Millennium Ankh card allows me to manifest my monster.
I wanna see
And
it!
with that,
The
it's
big
high time I
fusion.
showed you what the Millennium Ankh card is truly capable of.
There's more?
Of course.
Oh no, he's not doing
Merely
the
possessing the card allows
fusion.
me to manifest these monsters at will. So what do you think will happen when I activate it?
Could it be Exodia? But that's impossible. How can Exodia be summoned when you only have one of the Exodia cards and it's not
Fusion
even in your hand?
Exodia! Fusion Exodia!
Oh, ho, ho, ho. You're as bright as ever, Yugi. You've almost figured it out. But there are many things in this world that you simply must see to believe.
Oh my god.
This is one of them.
Oh my god.
I activate
Grandpa is
Millennium
going to
Ankh.
destroy him.
The Millennium Ankh card allows me to draw upon the power of the Exodia card sleeping within my deck. With the magic of this Millennium Ankh, I call upon the Forbidden One. Behold, the unstoppable Exodia incarnate!
Exodia Incarnate! Let's
No way! How
go!
can Exodia be here when all your Exodia cards are back in your deck?
It's great, right? Your
It's
grandpa
almost
is
like
just a
there's
cookie,
multiple
don't you
copies
think?
of the same monster in my deck sometimes. That's
There's gotta be
crazy.
some kind of catch. You aren't doing something dangerous, are you, Grandfather?
Certainly not. Not by my standards, anyway.
By your standards, nearly dying in an ancient tomb wouldn't be considered dangerous.
Those were the days, weren't they?
Yugi.
They certainly were not. Though, it's thanks to everything you did back then that I was able to meet
Grandpa
such
being
great
like
friends and
back
go on
in
so
my
many
day,
adventures.
we
That's
almost
right.
died in
Millennium Puzzle
ancient
brought you and
crypts.
all your friends together.
We had to walk up
And
crypts
got us into big trouble
uphill
more than a few
both
times.
ways.
Anyways, worry less about what Exodia might do to me, and more about what it's going to do to your monsters.
Its attack points are unknown.
I prefer to think of them as limitless. But before I show you why,
Unknown.
I need to deal with your Nightmare Magician's pesky special abilities. I send my Sengenjin to the graveyard to activate Forbidden Droplet. With
He
this card,
forbidden
I have the attack points of
him!
your Nightmare Magician and negates
Grandpa
its
is
once
actually
more.
cooking.
And now, to
Yo,
battle.
Yugi's
Exodia,
cooked.
take my strength as your own and obliterate Nightmare Magician.
Not so fast. You activated my trap card. Mirage Mirror Force. It lets me special
Mirror
summon an
Force?
illusion monster from my hand or graveyard and blow away your attacker.
Mirror
Do no such thing,
Force?
because once per turn, the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate can deactivate one of your
Ah,
spell
get
or
negated!
trap cards
Get
or
negated!
its effects. Now that your pesky trap card is out of the way, let me show you why my Exodia's attack points are limitless. My strength is yours, Exodia.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's become stronger than a blue-eyed
Grandpa's
white dragon.
sells these. He better have the deck himself.
And it will become stronger still. The unstoppable Exodia Incarnate's attack points will grow during every turn it battles. It's already too late for you, young man.
I'd rather not entertain that thought, but he might be right. No, I
I
can't
like
think
how
like
it's his
that.
internal
There's gotta be a
dialogue.
way.
Now for your other monster. My golem crushes your chimera. And finally,
Goodbye.
Fiend Reflection, attack directly.
Attack
I
his
won't
life
go
point
down that
directly.
easily. I activate Chimera's effect in the graveyard. During your turn, I can banish it from the graveyard to revive any of my beasts, fiends, or illusions.
So you mean to bring back your magician again?
Not quite. You said the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate can only cancel out one of my spells or traps each turn, right?
Yes.
That's correct, yes.
Well, you've already used that effect this turn, which means my other face-down card is free and clear.
Exactly,
So you're
bait.
not
Bait
summoning
him.
back your Nightmare Magician?
I'm not. I'm summoning Karibo.
Karibo!
And now I reveal my
Let's
face-down card.
go!
Multiply.
Eyeball!
Oh, Yugi! How could you? Sending out Karibo to suffer the wrath of Exodia? You'll be cursed for 10,000 years, mark my
He
words!
put a bunch
Did
of
the curse get
Karibo.
longer? Wait, never mind that.
Why
What I
does
mean
he
to
have
say
attack
is
of
that I figured
Karibo?
out the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate's secret and its weakness. Its attack points are tied directly to your life points.
Now, what makes you say that?
The amount of Karibos
Why does
in
the
my
Millennium
heart
Arc card let you manifest your monsters
represented.
without pain?
I wanna do
Why
that.
did you make a big deal about
Someday
restoring
I'll just
your
have a
life
deck
points with
full of
Fiend Reflection
Karibos.
of the Millennium?
Pull out at
And why
any
did Exodia's
moment and be
attack
like,
points
not so
become
fast.
50-50? There's not a single monster in all of Duel monsters whose attack points just happen to match your current life points. So there's no way it's a coincidence.
You're quite right, my dear boy. It is no coincidence. But I fear you may be underestimating the power of the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate. Its attack points don't become equal to my life points. They are increased by my life points every single turn it battles.
Whether it powers up
Emphasize.
once or 1,000 times, the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate will never breach my defenses. And that's its weakness. The priest who summoned the real Exodia in ancient Egypt shared his life force with Exodia. If this card matches the legends, then your own monster will be your undoing.
The only thing that's going to be undone is that attitude of yours. My fiend
Don't
reflection
talk
may not
back
be
to
able
me,
tear
young
down
man.
your great wall of Karibos, but thanks to Exodia, it won't be standing for long. To end my turn, the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate lets me set a spell or trap from my deck that embodies its anger. Exod Fires of Rage!
It's the obliterate
It's your
card.
move.
Exod Fire Rage. He's gonna blow
First,
away the
I'll
Karibos. He
activate the effect
can't.
of Chimera Fusion to return it to my
Save
hand.
the Karibos.
Next, I'll activate Chimera Fusion once again to create the monstrous Guardian Chimera.
Oh my god, he's got so many
3,300
chimeras.
attack points, eh? Too bad my Exodia will grow even stronger if you attack it.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Grandpa. First, I'm using my monster's special abilities. Guardian Chimera was summoned by using a spell card that fused 2 monsters from my hand with 1 from my field. That means I get to draw 2 new cards and destroy any card on the field.
What?
Oh, I'm sure it does. Which
But
means it's
you
the
can't
perfect time
destroy
to
him.
introduce you my trap card, Exod
Oh.
Fires of Rage. This card destroys every card you control all at once.
Oh no!
Your Karibos won't survive this.
Not the
and neither will your
Karibos!
Guardian Chimera. Exodia, unleash your rage.
No! No! Stop him! No!
Oh, it's such a shame, Yugi. Now you'll be cursed for 100,000 years.
I still get to draw 2 cards and destroy 1 card on the field. As for the card I'll destroy, it's the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate. What?
You can't destroy
Exodia's
it!
still standing.
Yugi can't
Yugi,
read.
my dear boy,
Yugi can't read.
None of your card effects can destroy it.
It literally
There was
says it
even
can't be
the slimmest
destroyed.
chance that one of your chimeras could harm Exodia.
Yugi
I would have
didn't
negated chimera
read.
fusion in an instant.
We'll see if you're still so confident after Master Tao revives an illusion from my graveyard. Rise once again!
Truly a Yu-Gi-Oh
Nightmare
player.
Magician!
Couldn't you have at least tried to
Your
destroy the
trap
other
may have
one that
cleaned
was
out my
destroyable?
Toribos, but thanks
Please.
to my magician arriving fashionably late, I'm
He
still protected.
really clicked.
And now that your
He
trap
really
card
tried
is
to
gone,
click on it.
I can go on the offensive with this. I activate Future Silence.
There it is. I knew all these illusions were just smoke and mirrors. Exodia, the hour is yours. Negate future silence. You waited far too long to show your hand, young man.
And you didn't wait long enough to show yours. With Exodia's effect out of the way, I'm free to activate the spell card, Shining Sarcophagus!
Shining
Oh, no!
Sark! Let's
You
go!
already had it in your hand.
To be honest, these were the 2 cards I drew with Guardian Chimera.
Because
The
he's
Haunted
cheated.
card sure works in mysterious ways, doesn't
You
it?
cheated.
Oh, so
You
it
got
does,
Shining
so
Sark.
it
He didn't
does.
even need a searcher.
So, now, Yugi,
He didn't
what's
even
hiding
need
in
to
that
search the
sarcophagus of
Shining
yours?
Sark. He just top
I'll
decked
show
it.
you. Shining Sarcophagus, I beseech thee. Bring to me the dragon of the promised battle, Gandora G. the dragon
Gandora
of destruction.
Gaming! I
As long
played
as I
this
control
deck
Shining Sarcophagus, I can special summon Gandora G from my hand.
and then activate
Now
its
we're talking.
ability.
Gandora G is so cool. It's a shame my Exodia is going to have to obliterate it.
But not before it takes
Not
out the rest of
before
your
it
cards.
uses its
Now I
ability.
give up half my life points to activate Gandora G's effect. Destroy every other card on the field and banish them to beyond the graveyard.
Oh my!
Banishment. But this Exodia is
And
still
that's
not
not
destroyed.
all. Gandora G lets me summon another monster from the Shining Sarcophagus and increase its level by the number of cards that were destroyed.
It sure
Come forth,
does.
Silent Swordsman 0.
Oh! Yo, the level increases.
My sarcophagus can't be destroyed by monster effects, so it's sticking around. But 5 cards on the field were destroyed. My Nightmare Magician, your Wedju Temple, the Golem that guards the Millennium Treasures, the Shield of the Millennium Dynasty, and Fiend Reflection of the Millennium. Therefore, Silent
He
Swordsman
really
0
named
gains
every
5
single
levels,
card.
And for every level it gains, it
I would've
also
been like,
gains
yeah, okay, just
500
point to them.
attack points.
3,500 attack points?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Its power has surpassed Exodia's, and it won't stop there. During every standby phase, it'll gain another level and 500 more
Level
attack
gaming,
points
let's
with it.
But
go!
you still don't have enough power to defeat Exodia. Don't forget, it gains more attack points every turn it battles.
Oh, I didn't forget. But when my next turn rolls around, your unstoppable Exodia Incarnate won't stand a chance. It's your move.
Oh,
You mean
passing
if
it.
your next turn rolls around, don't you, Yugi? I don't see any way for you to defend yourself against my next attack. But just to be sure, my unstoppable
Magician
Exodia
does have
Incarnate
a
will set a
negate,
spell
though.
card from my deck.
Will it?
But it's only
There's
if
such
it's
a thing as being
targeted.
too cautious, you know? By activating Exodia's effect during my turn, you've allowed me to activate this card, Turn Silence.
Oh! He had
Normally,
turned
this card
silent.
just increases the level of one of my monsters by 3.
Right.
But if I have the Shining Sarcophagus along with one of its monsters and use this card
Yup,
when you activate
negate.
a monster effect, it cancels out that monster's effect.
This can't be. Then Silent Swordsman 0 will become level 12 and reach 5,000 attack points. And after that, level 13 and 5,500 attack points. But that's preposterous.
do math so
Just imagine
fast.
trying to cram all those level stars onto one card.
Turn silence, let's go.
That's what you're concerned about?
High draw. During my
High draw.
standby phase, Exodia claims 1,000 of my life points.
Ouchies.
And my Silent Swordsman grows stronger. Now if you try to attack my swordsman, our monsters will destroy each other, and Gandora will defeat you on my next turn. But if you think you're going to go after Gandora and try to outpace my swordsman's growth, think again. I banish Baphomet, the mythical king of phantom beasts, from my graveyard to
What?
special summon my banished Nightmare Magician.
You can do that
That's why you
anytime.
destroyed and banished your own magician with Gandora.
That's right. Now if you attack with one of my other monsters, I'll use Nightmare Magician to destroy it, so that your Exodia can't gain any more
Is this
attack
modern
points.
Gandora?
Then Silent Swordsman Zero will be able to
I
take
think
it down
so.
cleanly, and I'll win the duel.
Both of them are modern-ish.
Very well played. Very well played indeed.
I mean,
You were able to learn how all my new cards worked on the fly and combine two
played this
entirely different
deck.
strategies to construct this elaborate
Master
no-win
Duel.
scenario for me.
not the exact
Why, I
one.
couldn't be prouder of you.
So, does that mean...
It means, of course, that I've drawn the exact card I need to defeat you. I activate Obliterate! Blaze!
Obliterate!
Obliterate?
Let's
Doesn't
go!
sound good.
Oh, but
Top
it's very
deck
good.
it. I mean,
For me,
Grandpa
that is,
was the original
the
top
unstoppable
decker. Come
Exodia
on.
incarnate now
Part
gains
of the
the
cards came
ability
from
to
him.
destroy all other cards in the spell and
Patented.
trap zone,
Passed
and
down
then
as a
equip the 5
fairly
pieces of Exodia
family
from my deck to
heirloom.
itself.
But my shining sarcophagus can't be destroyed by monster effects, so you won't be able to equip anything.
It doesn't have to destroy any of your cards. One of mine will do just nicely. It's the final forbidden card that will be the key to my victory.
Ooh.
First, I activate Exodia's new effect, and then I
Yeah,
activate
cheating
the spell
is
card,
genetic.
Forbidden Dress. The target is, once again, your Nightmare Magician.
Can't you give my magician a break?
I'm afraid not. This card lowers your magician's attack points by 600, but more importantly, it makes it impossible to destroy with card effects this turn.
Oh no! The Nightmare Magician isn't a monster from my shining sarcophagus, so Silent Swordsman Zero can't defend it.
And while my
Yeah.
Forbidden Dress lingers on the
Oh.
field, Exodia's effect will destroy it.
But that means...
So he's
That's
preventing
right.
it from getting
Now I
destroyed
equip the
to destroy
unstoppable
himself.
Exodia incarnate with Exodia the Forbidden One, left and right arm of the Forbidden One, and left and right leg of the Forbidden One, each providing it with 2,000 extra attack points.
Holy!
over 13,000 attack points? But Nightmare Magician is in defense mode, and its effect is still active. There's no way you can damage me.
That's where you're wrong, grandson. Obliterate Blaze also lets Exodia's attacks inflict damage even when it attacks a monster in defense mode.
That
Piercing?
means
You're
Or
finished. Attack Nightmare
just attack
Magician.
him?
Exodia, obliterate!
Obliterate!
Man, I can't believe I lost.
I cannot believe he just shat around his own nephew! Oh, sorry,
Feel free
grandson!
to try again when your million-year curse has worn off.
A million-year curse? Who keeps tacking on these zeros to it?
Who knows?
Oh my
Curses
god,
are
he got
mysterious
L
things.
plus
But I've got a gift for you
ratioed
that I'm sure will lift it in a jiffy. Here,
by his own
take this card.
grandpa!
Is this
I can't
a
believe
new Dark
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Magician
is
card?
It is indeed.
Dead.
Perhaps it'll help you out in your next duel.
Oh, thanks, Grandpa. You know, I had a really great time
Wait, he
today.
didn't have that?
I did too, my dear boy.
He didn't have
I
his
did
magician? Come on. He wasn't even playing with his real deck then. He wasn't playing with full Shining Sark deck. Rigged. Rigged. Should have kept Karibo. You should have cheated harder, Yugi, my boy. Exactly.